Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got James with me. We've just beaten Liverpool 3-1 at the Emirates. Now, let's just go straight into it, because I know you're going to be clipping up all your predictions that you've done throughout the week. I said 3-1. Here's why. I want you to kind of indulge in that here in this fan cam.
I mean, do you know what it is, yeah? Like, when I was on DR, they asked, I said 3-1. They're like, why? Why are you so confident? Is it just because you have to win? Is that, like, because Arsenal have to get results, saying the title race is sort of wishing it into existence? Yeah. Or what's it called? You're kind of, manifesting it.
Yeah.
And I said to them, if you watch the games we've had against Liverpool over the last 7 weeks, they're not months and months apart. The last 7 weeks, we've had 3 games against them. Though at Anfield, despite half an hour, 40 minutes, we really had to ride a wave, I thought we were brilliant there. I thought there was so much I took out of that performance. Not saying we deserved to win, but I didn't feel it was like, we've sort of just come away with a draw, or we sort of got a bit lucky because Trent hit the crossbar or whatever. I felt we were more than worthy at that point. Then we come to the Emirates and we battered them that first half in the FA Cup. Absolutely battered them. Yeah, they had a couple of players, Quansah was playing, a couple of youngsters in there, but still a strong 11. We battered them, and then some errors, and they go into the second half, we lose that game. But I saw enough in the performances that told me, if we click, if we get it right, if we get that little bit of luck, which we had today to a degree, you earn your own luck and you can win a game of football. And Liverpool are brilliant this season. I'm not taking anything away from them. Now they're second, but you don't go this far having only lost 1 game if you're sort of stumbling your way through. They're brilliant. Yeah. But they are a team that they leave spaces. They can be open, they can be got at. And I've been watching their games, like even in their 4-0s, even in their 4-2s or whatever, there are moments where you think a team that have a bit of cohesion and quality in the final third, they'll create chances. Yeah. And we did that today, and I thought we were brilliant, both trying to stop what they do well, but also creating chances ourselves. Yeah, we got a little bit of luck on the last 2 goals. I think we deserved it. They had a bit of luck on their equaliser, is what it is.
But even with the injuries, when you heard the news, obviously Jesus not being available for the game, like we even saw Zinchenko come off at half time. Like even then, it didn't seem like you were going to change your thoughts of this, how this game was going to play out.
No, because we had to be fair, right? Trent was just back, Salah was missing, so Szoboszlai, like there was the disappointment of not having Partey, which I think at the beginning of this week we thought we might have had Partey for this game. Jesus obviously finding out today that we weren't going to have him. It just kind of, do you know what I mean? Like,
leveled it out.
Well, they were missing Salah. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I ultimately I thought, okay, but I still backed the boys to go get this done, and they did. This was really good. We need to talk about some players, man. I mean,
yeah, let's go into it. I want you to. We're going to go to individuals as well, but I mainly want you to, without the Italian tax, talk about Jorginho.
He's been brilliant. There's a lot of, I know I don't do this often on fan cams, but there's a lot of I've been saying, I said it.
Do it.
But the reason I'm going to stand with this Jorginho one is our midfield hasn't looked balanced all season. Whether you put Havertz in that left 8, Smith Rowe, thought did okay against Forest, whether it's Trossard, whoever it might be. And the best balance we've had is when it's been Rice in that 8 and Jorginho comes in. But we didn't get that today. We actually got Rice sitting still, and Jorginho with more of a free run. I've never seen him run so much in my life. And he's going to have to just rest for the next 4 days. And whenever we play West Ham, then just get him out of bed and get ready for this one. Because, oh my word, he was pressing everywhere. He was all over the pitch. He didn't let what physical... He's not the most. What's the word?
Physical deficiencies that he has.
Yeah, I don't want to say it that way, but you know what I mean.
But yeah, he didn't really.
He doesn't get about the pitch like others. But he didn't let that stop him in terms of executing the game plan, committing to everything he did, and doing what ultimately the team needed him to do. He was buzzing everywhere. And then on the ball, wow, absolutely sublime. Every touch took him in the right direction. Committed off the ball as well. He was fantastic. Rice was brilliant as well. I think at half-time, either or could have been, our man of the match was our leading player. Second half, thought Jorginho took control even more, but Rice was sublime. Gabriel, brilliant. Martinelli, very, very good. I thought Ødegaard first half, getting into really good pockets, working extremely hard. Ben White, brilliant in the first half as well. I'm going to give a little shout out to Havertz, who first half, I didn't really see a lot. I wasn't seeing what he was doing. But second half, just running channels and getting involved and stuck in. And there are little things I think will go under the radar, like a ball whipped into the box. I think it was by McAllister or Jones or someone, and it was Havertz in the right back position, clearing it in a back 8. And it's things like that where it's he's got into position and tracked his run and whatever. So can't fault his work rate whatsoever. And Arsenal thoroughly deserved it. Credit to Arteta for the changes he made. I wasn't sure about Martinelli coming off, but Trossard added that composure and he showed it with the goal. Who else came on? Nelson for Saka. That kind of made sense. Kivior for Zinchenko. Kivior came on and just did his defending really well. Did we lose something in build-up? Maybe, but defended brilliantly. And there you go. Arsenal responded to what could have been a really disappointed end to the first half really well. They deserved it today. Arsenal by far the best.
So Mikel really technically got it spot on today. Are we right? Well, you're right to admit that maybe, you didn't think putting Havertz up top, you said, but so I know you got a lot right, but we've got to highlight some,
For every thing I wanted that I got, I didn't want Havertz up top. And look, I mean, I'll rein in a little bit. He wasn't like out this world, but he did fine. He did a job. And I think what you saw today, much more than you saw in the FA Cup game, was the tactical impact. Like, just some of the areas he was picking up the balls in, like where he was standing, offering options for his players. He just gave us something in terms of progression through the middle third and final third. Still wants something in terms of conviction. Like when he was not through on goal, but he was one-on-one with McAllister running into the penalty area where that penalty was never a penalty, by the way. And it's a really poor touch that basically gets us into that situation where McAllister wins the ball back. I want a bit more quality in that, but he did his thing.
Yeah, and the shot, obviously, that led to Saka's goal, fair play, but if he puts it away, also less stress for us as well.
Yeah, it's an easy one to forget when Saka's put it away. Exactly. Saka should have scored earlier. We had chances in this game.
That's true. Jorginho just kind of ran off here. You whacked Liverpool about him and what performance he had today, man of the match given by Sky Sports and that today. Would you extend or want to see him stay longer at Arsenal then? I know it's a bit left-handed, we don't know what's going to happen obviously in some window, but is it still need an upgrade regardless in that position? Because I look at it now and think, do you know what? He can do a job.
We've always known he can do a job. Like, we knew that when we signed him. He's been coming in these big games doing well. He started in the win against City. He started in the draw at the Bridge. He started at Newcastle. We should never have lost that game, but we did. And Jorginho's put more than a shift in since he's arrived at Arsenal. Did a video the other day ranking him the best player we signed from Chelsea, which isn't a great list, by the way. But,
Yikes.
He's the one that's actually come in and been what we need him to be, which is a legitimate backup to what we've got who can come in and do a job, and he's doing that. I still think if Partey's going to go, you've got to bring in someone who you can rely on 2-3 games a week. But Jorginho's got more than a part to play in this squad, so good on him.
Thank you very much, James. Big up, man.